Hello again, sports fans. Alongside Brandon Glorioso, this is Jeff Cook from Thunderbolts Stadium in Littlestown. A beautiful night for football. The weather has cleared, and our first trip here to the new reconfigured stadium. A beautiful job, a synthetic turf, tremendous new press box, and we were very appreciative to Athletic Director Jeff Lau and all the staff here at Littlestown because we had an audible in the last 24 hours or so. We planned to be at Biglerville to cover the Green Knights and Canners, but COVID outbreak among the Canner program resulted in that game being canceled. So we quickly put on our thinking caps, and I want to publicly thank Dave Orwig, too, from Bermudian for being willing to cooperate. That didn't work out, but I really appreciate Dave being willing to step up. We are Community Media Sports, channels 12 and 240 on your Comcast cable dial. Littlestown 0-4, or 0-3 rather, trying to get off the schneid against 2-0 York Catholic. They had a game canceled due to COVID, so this is an ongoing situation at all levels. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, Ira E. Lady, American Legion, Post 262 in Biglerville, and Ketterman Electric. Well, more about our fine sponsors throughout the telecast. Week 4, Littlestown, York Catholic.
This evening, the colors are being presented by members of the VFW, Mr. Philip Perez, Mr. Emil Gam, and Mr. Larry Althoff. Please remain standing, and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the national anthem this evening, sung by Trent Boritz and performed by the Blue Band.
Fabulous job by the Blue Band of the Marching Thunderbolt Blue Band of Littlestown High School. Excellent performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please draw your attention to the 27-yard line. for a special presentation. The Dutterer family is honoring Carol Dutterer, who passed away following a car accident last year on May 23rd, 2020. She was a teacher at Littlestown High School for 38 years, from 1974 to 2012. She was a football cheerleading coach for 28 years, from 1975 to 2003, and a softball coach for 21 years, from 1977 to 1998. Carol served as a class advisor for 36 years. She also served as a student council advisor, pep club advisor, and DECA advisor for many years. We thank the Dutterer family for the sizable donation in Carol's memory to the Littlestown Football Boosters.
Impressive career. Tragic loss for the family, and Coach Lippy appreciates everything they have done. Captains out to midfield. Today's game brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace. Kenny is 100% employee owned, has superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef every day with cuts in-house, over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John right here at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Excellent stores throughout the region to serve you. Kenny's is my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings. A shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's Marketplace and your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Locations right here in Littlestown on Queen Street, Steinmore Avenue, York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford at Cross Keys, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to McHire.com for details. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches, and we're underway. Squib kick taken at the 29 and tackled short of the 40. Nick Kreischer. So 2-0 York Catholic against 0-3 Littlestown Thunderbolts. So in their opener, they got waxed at Littlestown by Boiling Springs to the tune of 66-8. Week 2, heartbreaking loss to Susquehannock, 14-13, and another loss last week. So here they are against a pretty tough program. And York Catholic starts out of the shotgun formation. Play action, and they throw it complete. Good for 9 yards. And that was Quinn Brennan on the reception. Called an 8-yard pickup. Levan McFadden is the quarterback. Close to first down yardage. And that's Andrew Adams. So 3rd down and a yard here in the opening drive. Trying to get to midfield to move the chains. Offset I formation. McFadden is going to try to get it himself, and he picks it up with plenty to spare. 8 yards on the carry. Called a 7-yard pickup for LeVan McFadden, and the Irish move the chains. Special thanks as well to the Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. The Canners can't be in action tonight, so Post 262 lends its support to the Thunderbolts. 2 receivers to the near side. 1st and 10 for McFadden and the Irish from the Littlestown 44. Kreischer blitzing through the middle to the 20-yard line, gain of 24. That was Andrew Adams. "23 yards on the carry. Another 1st and 10. York Catholic on the move. Second man through is McFadden as they try a little misdirection. Tommy Carucci able to make the stop, limiting McFadden to about 3 yards.
2nd down and 7.
Well, the folks at Post 262 are brave men and women who served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community. Thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our friends at Post 262. Go Canners, and for tonight, go Thunderbolts. Adams off the left side, got about 3. So it'll bring up 3rd and nearly 5 yards to go. Special thanks as well to Ketterman Electric, serving Adams County since 1995 for all your electrical needs. Call 717-677-0066. Ketterman Electric, proud to support Littlestown Thunderbolt football. Thanks to Guy Ketterman and everyone at Ketterman Electric on Biglerville Road between Gettysburg and Biglerville, near the banks of the mighty Conewago. Play action. All alone, the tight end. Oh, my. He pulls it in with one large hand. 16 yards to pay dirt. Wow, the play action lob. And I saw this guy in warm-ups, Michael Shelley. He's a beast. 6'4", 250 with hands like that. Are you kidding me? It doesn't seem fair. The kick is down and through. Nick Andrazi. 8:26 to go in the first quarter. And just like that, York Catholic in front, 7-0. 61-yard foray. McFadden perfect on the drive. $16-yard toss from McFadden to Mike Shelley, and Nick Andrazi adds the extra point. My goodness. That's 5 yards deep in the end zone. Big foot for Andrazi. Impressive. And Littlestown will have to start at its own 20.
First and 10 on their
Xavier Benner is the quarterback, and he looks the part. He's 6'3", 185. Sends Caleb Unger to the near side. Wide receiver to, oh. Well, they let it go. Incomplete pass. Unger, it looked like he might have snagged it, but maybe a trap. In any event, 2nd and 10. Off the right side, nothing there. Nate Holt. Let's see what this is all about. No gain on the play. Getting back to Ketterman Electric. Ketterman is now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. It's the wave of the future. 10-yard penalty against the Irish will allow Littlestown to move the chains.
15-yard penalty results in a first down for the Bolts.
No, it's a 15-yarder. So that gets the Bolts out of a bit of a hole there, and now they're out to their own 35, 1st and 10. Left guard is Tommy Carucci. Logan Lanning, the left tackle. 1st and 10. Benner throws a strike. Good for about 4 yards.
To the 39-yard line. It's 2nd down and 6.
Austin Gramis with the catch. Second and 6. Slot to the near side. Eye backs behind Benner. You're watching high school football here on Community Media Sports. Brandon Glorioso and Jeff Cook bringing you all the action. They swing it out. Unger on the move. 12-yard pickup. So Littlestown with another first down pickup. Clock running, under 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Ketterman Electric, IRE Lady, American Legion Post 262, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, and Kenny's Marketplace. Wow. No, I think your Catholic jumped. It looked like a neutral zone infraction by Bill Gilman, and that is the call. So Eric Depew, head coach for York Catholic, and Coach Depew's out there. He's letting it be heard. He said, this drive's all on you. It's not really a drive. They've done nothing against our defense, but they picked up 20 yards, at least via penalty. And so it goes. Well, let's shout out again to our sponsors, Ketterman Electric. Serving Adams County since 1999. For all your electrical needs, call Ketterman Electric, 717-677-0066. Proud to support Littlestown Thunderbolt program, or football rather. Thanks to Guy Ketterman and all the good folks at Ketterman Electric, now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. Thank you, Ketterman Electric. It's a wave of the future, and they are ready. Shout out to Goldenville Gal, my darling wife of 44 years. Happy anniversary, Nancy. And I'm at my wife's old stomping ground here in Littlestown. She taught here for many years. Running room this time for Holt. Looks like he's got first down yardage. Player down for York Catholic. So, yeah, happy anniversary, Nancy, and happy birthday tomorrow. I won't tell our viewers how many, but it's more than 21. Let's just say that. Well, chance to maybe check the scoreboard here. Littlestown trails York Catholic 7-0. Huh. York Tech dealing with COVID, so Delone at York Tech canceled for Saturday. Thank you, Josh Martin, for that update. As we go week to week here, I'll tell you, it's precarious. York Catholic player is being tended to there on the sideline. It's a chance to thank our sponsors. They include Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women have served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community. Thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our good friends at Post 262. Go Canners, and tonight they're lending their support to Littlestown. Go Bolts. Colin Faust, the player walking off the field under his own power. And Holt's completion, or rather his carry, sufficient to move the chains. First and 10, Littlestown at the York Catholic 38. Motion man is Unger. Near first down yardage, Holt for 8 yards. So that line for Littlestown getting it done right now, and Littlestown at the York Catholic 30-yard line. So handed opportunity. So far the Bolts have made the most of it. And special thanks to Emmett Patterson and all our friends at your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Locations right here in Littlestown on Queen Street, Steinmar Avenue, New York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford at Cross Keys, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. 2nd and 2. And now Littlestown wants a timeout. 5:26 to go in the first quarter. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Flash. Looking for a job? Look no further than McDonald's. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable. Depending on schedule, availability, and experience, workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. 2nd and 2 for the Littlestown Thunderbolts. Benner, first down yardage and more. Curtis Shiflett 7-yard pickup. So Littlestown started at their own 20. Now they're inside the red zone. Good explosion for Nate Holt. He got about 6 yards. Excellent job by the left side of that line for Littlestown. Matthew Monzo over there as well. They're
second down and 4 after that gain of 6.
Making some inroads against this Irish defense. Two receivers set to the top of your screen. Benner on a keeper. He's close to the first down, got about 3 yards. And special thanks to Kenny's Marketplace, my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card. It's your passport to a world of savings at Kenny's. A special shout out to all the frontline workers through these many months of the pandemic. Tonight's contest sponsored by Kenny's Marketplace, 100% employee owned, superior quality in perishables, and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day. Cuts their own selection in-house with over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks, you'll find them at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Well, Benner with that hard count. Another penalty on the Irish. So 25 yards in penalties in this drive alone against York Catholic. And Benner really, I don't know if it was an audible, but he saw a seam in the York Catholic defense, and he exploited it nicely. Wow, sack. The play action.
Benner sacked on the play.
Did not fool Nick Casagrande. And that play will result in a significant loss of yardage. Instead of the 10, they're at the 13. Second and goal from the 13-yard line. Make it to 12. Well, make it to 13. Benner throws a fade, incomplete. Corey Ryder on the coverage. Pretty good job out there. Oh, no. So Benner now 2 out of 4 for 16 yards. And a big third and goal from the 13 coming up. Gramis and Unger to the top of your screen. Swarmed under his hold. He's going to lose a yard. Great surge by the interior defense, and now it's fourth down. And well, what do you do? I mean, if you don't really have a lot of, they're going to try a field goal. No, this is Corey Ryder. I'm sorry. That was Daniel Sterling on the coverage for York Catholic. And this is Corey Ryder. Well, no, they're not going to, I don't know. Are they going to attempt a field goal? 4th and goal from the 14. They're going to go for it. Well, you know, some lady down here says punt it. Well, that's kind of an insult. Benner hit as he threw. An arm was coming forward. They're going to call it incomplete. Either way, the ball goes over on downs. So inside the 10, and then they turn it over on downs. A minute 14 left in the quarter. Littlestown worked about 6 minutes off the clock and acquired about 70 or 80 yards, 70 yards, and all for naught. So York Catholic takes over at its own 14. McFadden hands it to Adams, sweeping the left side, still on his feet. Breaks through the secondary. Nobody's going to catch him. The play's going to go 86 yards. What a turn of events from knocking on the door for a tying touchdown. Instead, it goes 86 yards the other way. Wow. Some breakaway speed for Andrew Adams. A senior, wow. And that took 14 seconds. Out of the hole by Adams. Andrazi's kick is good. Well, getting back to my favorite place to shop, Kenny's Marketplace. Since 1958, they've been providing fresh food and friendly folks to our local communities. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John right here at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Thanks to all our friends at Kenny's Marketplace. I was just there today. Love it. The flagship store. It was great. I went to the bakery shop, and they made a beautiful a birthday cake for Goldenville Gal as part of her richly deserved celebration. Anyway, her old school was right where the visiting stands are now. Rolling Acres got rolled, and now Alloway Creek is the school. So. Yeah, instead of a memorial, they should have some kind of memorial to Alloway. And now they're going to eventually tear down the old middle school, and they're going to build a huge addition and have grades 6 through 12 across the way at the high school. It'll be the high school and plus the middle school all combined. Andrazi, my goodness. Delay of game. Well, he just wanted a challenge of putting it in the end zone from the 35. This guy's got a leg and a half. Let's see if Littlestown can get a return. I mean, they're playing, the receivers are at the 15. Why don't you move back to the 5? You've seen what this guy can do. At the 4. And tackled at the 21. Dylan Herr on the return. Or was it Nate Holt? I couldn't tell. 51 seconds left. 14 zip, York Catholic. Holt got positive yardage. Thanks for the feedback, Golden Bill Gal, on the quality. Five carries, 23 yards for Holt. Burm leads Hanover 14-7. Ox trails Susquehannock 7-0. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 14-0 York Catholic. So as I said at the outset, we had a bit of an audible, and can't thank Athletic Director Jeff Lau and everybody here at Littlestown enough. We were supposed to go to Biglerville and cover the Green Knights and the Canners, and another COVID casualty. Gettysburg leads West York 7-0. Frankie Richardson falls on block kick for a touchdown. Thank you, Josh Martin. Excellent reporting. Second and 6. Bolts trying to get something going. They had a long drive. Kemp came up empty-handed. Tough sledding inside, maybe a yard. Call it a 2-yard pickup for Shiflett. Third and about 4.5 yards to go. Kind of a critical point in the game for the Littlestown Thunderbolts. I'm not sure when they last went 0-4, but you know, this is a team, a proud program under head coach Mike Lippy. He's in the Adams County Sports Hall of Fame. He's just had a great history here, a team that can run the ball and throw the ball with excellent offensive balance. A dart for Benner. Unger. Good for 15 yards. Make it a 16-yard pickup. Well, that's what they need. Bolts pick up the first down. Jeff Cook reporting alongside Brandon Glorioso for Community Media Sports. Benner, another well-thrown pass. James Hamilton on the catch. Good for 7 yards, and you know, it's just nice execution. Benner now 4 for 7 for 39 yards. Second and 3. He's got a nice arm. McFadden, the quarterback, he plays safety on defense for the Irish. Man in motion to the top of your screen. They hand it inside, and York Catholic not fooled at all. Shiflett's going to lose a couple of yards. Wow. Was that Shelley? One of the interior guys for York Catholic just yanked Shiflett back. Not so fast here, young man. It wasn't a form tackle, but it was quite effective. When you're that strong, you can just kind of manhandle somebody by the jersey. So now Shelley goes to the right side for the York Catholic defense. .50-50 ball. Broken up by Andrazi. And now it's 4th down. So it looked like a promising sequence. And now it looks like they're going to punt. 9:48 to go here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women have served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community with their charitable endeavors. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Why not when you're 0-3? Benner, incomplete. Incomplete. And so they turn it over on downs. And York Catholic will get the ball at the Littlestown 49. Well, thanks to our great friends at Post 262, including Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, and Rick Pelk. Go Canners, and tonight, go Bolts. And right now, Littlestown needs all the support they can get. 3 receivers set to the bottom of your screen. Lone setback behind McFadden is a good one. Adams, he already has an 86-yard gain. Not this time, able to fall forward for about 3. And if you're a Littlestown fan, you say defensively, that's more like it. And special thanks to Ketterman Electric, serving the Adams County area since 1995. For all your electrical needs, call 717-677-0066. Second down, nearly 8 yards to go. Adams, lone setback behind McFadden. Play action. McFadden is forced wide, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 3 yards. So that play takes an awful long time to develop, and the defensive line for Thunderbolts just had too much penetration. The play went nowhere. So now it's 3rd and nearly 10 yards to go. Well,
3rd down and long.
Ketterman Electric, 717-677-0066. Proud to support Gettysburg Warrior football, Biglerville Canner football, and tonight, Littlestown Thunderbolt football. McFadden picked off, intercepted, and taken back to the 32, and a flag for a late hit. James Hamilton with the interception. A 35-yard return with a personal foul tacked on. So Littlestown in business, and maybe that's a spark they needed to turn their season around. They're going to take it all the way down to the 14.
Personal foul called on York Catholic.
A late hit out of bounds. That was a good call by the officials. I mean, it was, in the heat of battle, it wasn't really a dirty play, but defensively, you just have to learn to hold up when the play is essentially over. And Ketterman Electric, located on Biglerville Road between Gettysburg and Biglerville, near the banks of the mighty Conewago. Ketterman, now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. It's the wave of the future. Electric cars are coming, and Ketterman Electric will be on the cutting edge. Nate Holt inside the 5. Nate Holt to the end zone. Nate Holt, inside run. .801 to go in the half. 14-6, that gives the fans something to cheer about for sure. Kick blocked. Took a long, the line did not give the kicker much of a chance. (14-6), York Catholic and Littlestown on the board. Great job, Hamilton with a pick. About a 35-yard return, and then the personal foul tacked on, and Nate Holt ping-ponged his way into the end zone.
We also like to thank the following companies for sponsoring the t-shirts that are thrown after the touchdowns. United Athletics, Stone Soap and Sanitation, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Ace Hardware, Arts Van Grain, C&O Distributors, Bosley Torque, and Bronco Phillies Beef Jerky from Stone Park.
Well, special thanks to your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, stores to serve you. Steimer Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford across Keys, right here on Queen Street in Littlestown, Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. Are you looking for a job? Well, look no further than McDonald's. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families as the penalty goes out of bounds. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable at McDonald's, depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com, as proprietor Emmett Patterson says. Success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. And thank you as well to Kenny's Marketplace, 100% employee owned, superior quality in perishables, and world-class customer service. York County starts at its own 35. Look out, outside cut, and all kinds of running room down the sideline for Anthony Sherdon. Finally knocked out of bounds.
Run down by Bryce Redding.
So that play, good for 35 yards. Talk about getting yards in chunks. That's what York Catholic has been doing. They start the clock after they move the chains. Caleb Smith, wide receiver, to the bottom of your screen. 1st and 10. Irish. McFadden keeps it, and he is going to be dropped for a loss by Matthew Monzo. So the quarterback not doing a lot of damage, and he has a pick as well. So, Adams is 5 carries for 117 yards and a touchdown. Second and 11. Little crossbuck action for Adams. Good job by the Bolts. Got about 2 yards, if that. Well, Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day and cuts their own selections in-house. Over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John right here at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Kenny's is my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings. A read option. McFadden got maybe 2 yards. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And, you know, no doubt, they're going to try a field goal. I kind of like this call. Eric Depew, you saw what kind of foot Andrazi has. This would be a 46-yarder. And you know what? If you have a weapon like this and you have aspirations of being a contender in the districts, who knows when you're going to need to hit a 36-yard field goal. Andrazi just short. So the Bolts will take over at their own 28-yard line with 5:25 to go. Here in this first half, brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, and Ketterman Electric. And Guy Ketterman, by the way, I really appreciate your comments.
Bolts ball on their 20.
I think that's the right call. And it's touchback on the missed field goal.
Shiflett on the carry for a gain of 2.
Shiflett for 2 yards. 14-6 in case you just joined us. Looked like a route in the making. And then James Hamilton with an interception, a big return, a personal foul. And Nate Holt takes it in. Extra point blocked, and that's where we are here with under 5 to play in the first half. Ox ties the score 7-7 on a Jet Moore touchdown run. They're playing Susquehannock. Nice throw by Benner. Hold out of the backfield. Gain of 14. So Littlestown actually has more first downs than York Catholic. They don't have more total yards, but they're moving the football. Burm leading Hanover 20-7. Thanks as always to Gettysburg Times sports editor Josh Martin. Well, in Major League Baseball action, the Phillies lead the Mets 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Real Muto scored the only run. Benner swings it out. Hamilton on the catch. Got about 6 yards. No, that was Unger.
Out to the 42-yard line, gain of 6, second down and 4.
Second down and a long 4 to go, just over 4 minutes to play. Zach Wheeler pitching for the Phillies, who are 3 games behind the Braves, despite losing 6 of their last 10. They're still in it. You know, those were against teams like the Rockies and the Marlins, who always have given the Phillies fits.
45.
So Holt got about 4. 7 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown for Nate Holt. 3rd down in the yard. This is huge. He's so close, and they're saying he got it. I mean, they probably would have gone for it on 4th down, even had they ruled Benner short of the line of gain. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play. Littlestown with a fresh set of downs at their own 46. Braves will be playing tonight at San Francisco. The Giants under former Phillies manager Gabe Kapler. Seems like a lock to the league. They pitch it. Oh, nice closing speed by the defense. Adams was in on that play. Shiflett is going to lose a yard. So it's 2nd and 11, and you know, all of a sudden, time of the urgency, or time of the essence, rather, Littlestown has 2 timeouts left. Benner airs it out down the field. Caught inside the 30 to about the 28. A 25-yard pickup for Gramis. Bolts on the move. Oh my, the ball's loose. It came loose, and Shelley recovered. Are they going to say fumble? Oh, wow. What a turn of events that was. So Benner, the play blown up before he could even hand it off, and a fumble loss, 2nd turnover. No, it's the 1st turnover for Littlestown. Wow. So Shelley, the big tight end defensive lineman, able to get the fumble. And York Catholic takes over on its own 39, still with 2:09 to play. Adams slices his way for 6 yards.
Adams on the carry. To the 44.
7 carries, 125 yards for Adams. You know, in spite of this, the look at dominance by York Catholic, it's a 1-score game. Littlestown's shown the ability to move the football. McFadden wants it all. Going deep. Caught. And dancing into the end zone. A play that covered 61 yards. Quinn Brennan from McFadden. And that didn't take long at all. $61 yards. Kick is good by Andrazi. (21-6), and that was disheartening to say the least. Big plays for the York Catholic offense. And Andrazi will kick it away. Wow. Oh, man. I think, you know, this guy, Andrazi, he's a senior. What a foot. 6 foot, 100 or 210. Probably the backup quarterback, too. Plays safety on defense. Or was he in his secondary? I don't know. I don't see him out there now. But Quinn Brennan had a juggling catch for a touchdown. And Andrazi added the extra point. Littlestown starts at its own 20, and Holt maybe to the line of scrimmage. No, that was Shiflett. Thank you, sir.
Broken on the play. Second down 10.
Second and 10. Looks like Littlestown, no hurry. Maybe content just to go down 2 scores. Shiflett again. This time he's got maybe 3.
On the carry. 3 on the third down and 7.
Now, if you're York Catholic, you might want to burn a timeout here. But no, they don't seem to be worried about it. No. Incomplete, so the clock stops with 7.6 seconds to go. And now it's 4th down, and oh my goodness, you hope to heck you can get this punt off better than you did the extra point attempt. You hope that those big boys up front don't come pouring through and block the punt. Shiflett will boot it away with 7 seconds to go. No. Wow, they almost did block it. Oh.
In the first half score, York Catholic 21, Littlestown 6.
19-yard punt to finish the half. 2 quarters in the books. It's York Catholic 21, Littlestown 6. You're watching high school football on Community Media TV. Stay right with the ambience of high school football.
147. 2160147 for a prize of $135. Get your ticket, take it to the Booster Merchandise Store to claim your winners. York Catholic High School Marching Band is proud to present the Faceless's Workshop. Heat and steam are rising from the workshop under Mount Vesuvius. We see and feel the fire of the Forge by Robert Langdon Poe. Hot metal is hammered and molded into miraculous inventions in the foundry by John Mackey. And these inventions are then wound up and set loose. See how they fly in joyous flight by Patrick Boswell with a trumpet solo by Nick Gingrich. As if by magic, Cupid's arrow is leaping through the chariot is moving through the sky. The Faceless also creates a beautiful sculpture entitled Fate of the Gods by Stephen Reinecke, with a baton solo by Bethany Weaver and a trumpet solo by Ethan Andrews. Always working, the Faceless builds his largest machine yet as Chris Dick plays a solo on alto saxophone, and the band becomes the machine in Do A Machina by Randall Standridge. The student leaders, drum majors Nate Gingrich and Chris Dick, instructional staff, Director Cecilia Meza, Assistant Director Mike McGinnis, color guard instructor Sherry Bogart. The York Catholic Marching Band would like to thank our Music Association, band parents, and administration for all of their support and encouragement.
50-50 again, please. No one came in.
No one has claimed the 50-50 prize. Give you a minute to get your tickets back out. The prize is $135 and it can be claimed at the Booster Merchandise Store. Winning ticket is 216-0147. 216-0147.
So we had some temporary audio difficulties. We're back here at the half, 21-6 York Catholic. Andrew Adams, 7 carries, 125 yards, and a touchdown. Anthony Sheridan only 1 tote, but it went for 35 yards. LeVan McFadden, 5 carries, 8 yards, and McFadden was 3 out of 4 with a pick for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. So penalties hurt York Catholic. In Littlestown's long drive on which they came up empty, they did finally get off, or got rather on the scoreboard when James Hamilton intercepted McFadden and returned it 35 yards, and a personal foul was tacked on, and from there Nate Holt took it into the end zone. He's got 7 carries for 42 yards. Curtis Shiflett, 7 for 11 yards. Xavier Benner, 5 carries for 3 yards, and Benner, 7 out of 13 for 84 yards. So, Benner, he's thrown the ball pretty well, and Holt's had some nice runs. So, Littlestown's had their moments. They did fumble it, and York Catholic immediately went up top for the score. Well, tonight's game brought to you by Ketterman Electric, serving the Adams County community since 1995. For all your electrical needs, call 717-677-0066. Proud to support tonight anyway, Littlestown Thunderbolt football. Thanks to Guy Ketterman and everyone at Ketterman Electric, located on Biglerville Road between Gettysburg and Biglerville, near the banks of the mighty Conewago. And special thanks to Guy Ketterman for your kind words indicating he enjoys the broadcast on a Friday night. And good news, Ketterman is now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. It's the way of the future, and Ketterman Electric is poised on the cutting edge. Tonight's game also brought to you by Ira E. Lady, American Legion, Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community with their eleemosynary efforts, thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Bernstein, and Rick Pell, good friends all at Post 262. Krista Schaefer, go Canners, and tonight they're lending their support to Littlestown. Go Bolts. Thanks, Post 262. And your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Are you looking for a job? Well, go online to mchire.com for details. Tonight's game is brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Now hiring at all locations: Steinway Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford across Keys, Queen Street right here in Littlestown, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable at McDonald's, depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online again. That site, mchire.com. For details. mchire.com, as proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, grit, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. Tonight's contest also brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace. Kenny's is 100% employee-owned, has superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day, cuts their own selections in-house with over 40 store-made items to choose from. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny's salutes its store management team: Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John right here in Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Kenny's, it's my favorite place to shop. I was there today. Don't forget your preferred customer card. It's your passport to a world of savings. A shout out to all the frontline workers and all our friends at Kenny's Marketplace. Halftime scores: Bermudian leads Hanover 27-7, Gettysburg 21-7 over West York. New Oxford and Susquehanna deadlocked at 7. Dallastown over Southwestern 28-14. Thanks to Josh Martin, sports editor of the Gettysburg Times, as always, for providing the scores here on Friday Night Football, Week 4. We're Community Media Sports. Channels 12 and 240 on your Comcast cable dial, also on Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire TV, Roku, and from Timbuktu to Kalamazoo. Wow, 5 yards deep in the end zone for Andrazi. CommunityMedia.net, that's the website. We welcome our viewers around the world here live on a Friday night as we get underway in the second half. Littlestown will start at its own 20. I mean, you know, they can score on this drive. They're right back in it. They've shown the ability to move the ball, but York Catholic has responded with big plays offensively and defensively. Benner rolling this way. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Hamilton was the closest receiver. Second and 10.
A disgruntled fan voicing his displeasure. The York Catholic stands. Plenty of good seats still available over there, but it's great to have the fans back. Some semblance of normality, although it's far from normal, as that's why we're here, because Biglerville had a COVID outbreak. They canceled their game, and thanks to Jeff Lau, the athletic director here at Littlestown, and Principal Meekin, and all the fine staff here, Superintendent Bigger, we really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
4-yard pickup for Nate Holt. And it's third down and about 6. Just underway here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Kenny's, McDonald's, post 262. 2 receivers to the far side, tight end to the near. Split backs behind. Third and 6. Benner airs it out right into McFadden's waiting arms. McFadden at safety, still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds inside at the 5-yard line.
Flag on the play.
It's not a flag, it's a towel. Oh, there's a flag. There is a flag. Maybe it's a block after the interception. So McFadden was playing free safety, and he was center fielder back there. It looks like it's going to be a post-possession foul, so most of that return negated. Holding.
Holding is the call on York Catholic.
They'll mark it off from the spot of the foul. So it is indeed a post-possession foul. And York Catholic now starts at the Littlestown 32. First and 10. Brennan split to the near side. Offset eye behind McFadden. Bounce into the outside. And still on his feet for about 11 yards is Kreischer. And that was Nick Kreischer, had the 35-yard gain in the first half, and now he adds 11 more. York Catholic moves the chains. First and 10 at the Littlestown 22. Brennan split this way. Same formation. Out of the gun, it's Levan McFadden. Adams off feet to the 8-yard line. A pickup of 14. York Catholic moving. First and goal at the 9. Sterling to the far side. Brennan to the near. Looking for the inside slant. Maybe. McFadden instead hands it off. Adams is going to be manhandled, put it on the ground, but he was down. Best defense on Andrew Adams all night. No gain on the play. So it's second and goal from the 9. Brennan out here to the near side with James Hamilton on him. He has one pick already tonight. Will he try to jump the route here? And he's got safety help. McFadden on the keeper. Gets to the 3.
Leveled by Bryce Reddick.
So Reddick involved in back-to-back stops, and see where they mark it. It might be the 2-yard line. It's going to be right at the 2. Third and goal from the 2-yard line. All alone.
Pass is complete.
Jack Lawrence off of the play action, wide open. Andrazi to attempt the point after with 8:15 to go here in the and the kick is blocked. Reddick with a sequence, but he couldn't prevent the touchdown. 27-6 our score. Littlestown will get the ball back with 8:15 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace. Kenny's is 100% employee owned, has superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef daily and cuts their own selections with over 40 options to choose from. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John right here in Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Kenny's, it's my favorite place to shop. I was there today. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings at Kenny's. A shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's Market. Bottom of the fourth, Phil's still up on the Mets, 1-0. Onside kick attempt. Oh, nice recovery, and the Bolts are able to fall on it at their own 37. Jeffrey Prozik alertly fell on it. And special thanks to your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Locations on Steinmere Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford across Keys, and Queen Street right here in Littlestown. 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts, trying to get this situation sorted out, and no room at all for Holt. That was Shiflett for no gain. 8 carries, 11 yards for Shiflett. He's had tough sledding here tonight. Also locations, Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. Are you looking for a job? Well, look no further than McDonald's, now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. Play action. 2nd and 10. Intercepted.
Number 88.
88, not in the in the program. So back-to-back picks on consecutive attempts for Benner. And now Lancaster, or rather York Catholic, at the Littlestown 46. 7:32 to go in the third. Adams sweeping the right side, getting to the edge, and out running down inside the 20 to the 18. Pickup of 28 yards and another first down. Ten carries, 167 yards for Adams. He's got some speed. McDonald's has a very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour, depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. 1st and 10. McFadden pulls it back and tries to make something out of it. Got a couple of yards when it looked like he was going to be dropped for a loss. Instead, it's a 4-yard gain. Design your schedule at McDonald's around your lifestyle. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. Well, New Oxford now leads Susquehannock 14-10. Susky had a tying touchdown called back and settled for a field goal. This is all compliments of Josh Martin. Read about all the games in tomorrow's Gettysburg Times. Adams straight ahead and finding some space down to the 10. Mets have the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th with Baez up there, 31 homers on the year. Zach Wheeler in a jam with one out in the bottom of the 4th for the Phillies. Can he escape it? Third and 2 from the 9. McFadden out of the gun. Gives it straight ahead. Still on his feet. Down near the 2. Are they going to try to push him in? No, he's going to be just short. 8 yards for Nick Kreischer. And they are knocking on the door. They got a first down, so it's going to be a 1st and goal inside the 1-yard line. And, you know, McFadden, well, he goes out of the gun every time. I was going to say just sneak it, but if he were under center, that would be one thing. Kreischer bulls his way into the end zone, standing up. .508 to go in the third. Well, will they go for 2 here? Thinking mercy rule at some point. Well, they're up by 20. Actually, they don't need to go for 2 here. They could just be satisfied to go up by 28, and that's what they're going to do. Andrazi's going to try to kick the point. Out of the hold by Adams. Now, there's always a lineman who forgets he's on the extra point team. It's not like they don't go over it in practice. High snap. Kick is up. The kick is through.
Scores York Catholic 34, Littlestown 6.
34-6 our score with 5:08 to play in the third quarter. That third quarter brought to you in part by Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community with their charitable endeavors. Thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer and our great friends Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, everyone else involved at Post 262. Go Canners is usually their mantra, but tonight they're lending their support to Littlestown and they say, go Bolts, but not working. York Catholic 34-6 is the score. And then Drazi, I mean, the guys are, receivers are just standing at the 10. They figure they're just going to watch it go over their head into the end zone. So 5 different players have had touchdowns for York Catholic. Now here's Andrazi again, another touchback. So Littlestown will start once again at its own 20. What a weapon, this Andrazi guy. Talk about a big foot. Tried a 46-yard field goal, didn't quite have the leg, and now the Mets have tied it up. Baez singled and bases still loaded. 2-2 count.
Triple on the carry for Vino. 3.
Second and 7 for the Thunderbolts.
To the up back.
Nate Holt for no gain. It's the leading yards and the lone touchdown for the Bolts. Third and 7. Benner throws it away.
Benner's pass is incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Well, hold everything.
Personal foul is called against York Catholic.
Personal foul. So that's going to give Littlestown another first down via penalty. They've had a few that way.
Alex Popoff in now. Shiflett on the carry.
Shiflett got a yard.
One on the play. Second down 9.
So Benner's out of there. They send in the second string quarterback. Alex Popoff. Throws it out to Hamilton, and he's got a 1 yard gain. So Caleb Unger with a catch, good for just 1 yard, and it's 3rd and 9. And Benner's back in there. Split backs behind him. Play action. Oh, Shelley hit him, but he still completed it. Got it off to Nate Holt, who falls forward for first down yardage. Great job by Brenner because he took a shot from Shelley and somehow unloaded the pass through a strike to Nate Holt. And they moved the chains with 2:01 to play here in the third quarter. Special thanks to Ketterman Electric, serving the Adams County community since 1995. For all your electrical needs, call 717-677-0066. Proud to support Littlestown Thunderbolt football tonight. Ketterman Electric on Biglerville Road between Gettysburg and Biglerville. By the banks of the mighty Conewago. Adams, what a play. And drops Holt for a 5-yard loss. So that'll take him back to the Littlestown 45-yard line. And Ketterman Electric is now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. It's the wave of the future. And Ketterman Electric is on the cutting edge of that wave. Thank you, Guy Ketterman, and all our friends at Ketterman Electric. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 15 for the Bolts. Benner, miscommunication. So it's 3rd and 15 with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, and Ketterman Electric. Thank you, one and all. Benner. Big gain for Shiflett. Still on his feet near the marker, but they'll go for it, no doubt, on first down. Shiflett, his biggest gain of the night by far. It looks like you're going to hold it. It's going to be just short. It's 4th down and a yard. So the Phillies avoid further damage at the end of 4. It's tied 1-1. Wheeler did a great job to limit the Mets to 1 run. Gettysburg lead is 21-14 over West York midway through the third quarter. Special thanks to Josh Martin. And that'll do it. 3 quarters in the books. So Littlestown is able to move the ball, but the defense has had trouble limiting the high-powered offense of York Catholic. So Gettysburg just a touchdown lead over West York. 4th down and a yard when we start the 4th quarter. We are Community Media Sports. I'm Jeff Cook alongside Brandon Glorioso, providing camera and technical know-how. Tune in every Tuesday for Sports Chat. I'll be your host along with Corey Smith, who's 29 years old today. Happy birthday, Corey. And that's at 6. And then at 7, live trivia. Eliza Jane and I will bring you 25 minutes of exhilarating excitement. Benner, I don't know if he got it. It looks like they're going to give it to him because his forward surge was there. So enough for a yard, and they are going to say move the chains. 12th first down for Littlestown. So a game with only one punt by either team. There were some turnovers, some lengthy drives for Littlestown. Chewed up some clock, but came up empty for the most part. Well, special thanks to our sponsors for tonight's game. Ketterman Electric, serving Adams County since 1995. For all your electrical needs, call 717-677-0066. Proud to support Littlestown Thunderbolt football tonight. Betterman fumbled, and Adams recovered.
Fumble on the play, recovered by York Catholic.
So there's the story of the night for the season. Benner can't handle the snap, and Adams pounced on it. So York Catholic starts at its own 42. If they can score here and convert the extra point. Actually, they don't even. Yeah, they would need to convert the extra point. The mercy rule would be in effect with 11:23 to go. McFadden off the left side goes Matthew Ranieri for a couple. 3 yards on the pickup for Ranieri. Well, Ketterman Electric's located between Gettysburg and Biglerville near the Conewago Creek. Ketterman Electric is now a certified electric car charger dealer and installer. They're on the cutting edge of the future at Ketterman Electric. Thanks to Guy Ketterman for your kind words, and all our friends at Ketterman Electric for your support of high school sports here on Community Media. Ranieri gets about 12 more, and York Catholic moves the chains once again. Chance to thank American Legion. Post 262 in Biglerville. That's the Ira E. Lady Post. These brave men and women have served their country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community with their charitable endeavors, thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer and all our good friends, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, at Post 262. Go Canners, and tonight they're throwing their support to the Bolts. But it doesn't look like it's enough. Timeout, York Catholic, with 9:59 to go. Special thanks to your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, and if you're looking for a job, look no further than Mickey D's, locations on Steinmere Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg. New Oxford at Cross Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 an hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com as proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. McFadden, 1st and 10. Airing it out. He's got a man. Oh, overthrew him.
Pass is a little bit too long.
Wide open was Nick Nelson.
Was the intended receiver.
Well, McFadden, pretty efficient. Of his 6 passes, he's completed 4 for 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 10. And Josh Martin advises me that Susquehannock has taken a 16-14 lead over Susquehannock with 4 minutes left. Could be an upset brewing. Ranieri bullying and sprinting his way near the 30. Pickup of 12. What a change of pace. Matthew Ranieri, 3 carries, 27 yards. You do the math. Special thanks to Josh Martin. Read all about these games in tomorrow's Gettysburg Times. First and 10. Wow. Ranieri, not that time. He lost 4 yards. Great job by the defense converging on Matthew Ranieri. 2nd and 14. Player of the game. I think you have to go with Adams. I mean, Adams made some big plays in this game. Screen pass. Complete. There's a flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Hold everything. 8:23 to go. Special thanks to Kenny's Marketplace, my favorite place to shop. Kenny's is 100% employee owned. They're picking up the flag. So a 6-yard gain. To Lucas Kreischer. 3rd and 8. Slot to the near side. McFadden hands to Ranieri. Behind the block of Shelley. And he's inside the 20 to about the 17. Another 12-yard pickup for Matthew Ranieri. First and 10. This time, no go for Kreischer.
Bryce Redding on the tackle. Lucas Kreischer on the carry that time. Brought down to the backfield.
Lucas Kreischer loses 3 yards. Second and about 13.
encroachment on the Bolts.
Timeout, Littlestown. Two to one, Phillies take the lead in the top of the fifth. No flags.
On the carry, it's a touchdown.
Ranieri takes it the final 16 yards to pay dirt. Now this will start the running clock. Andrazi's got it. 41-6, our score. So that'll start the running clock, and Littlestown still has work to do. Looks like Brad Miller went deep. Where would the Phillies be without him? So now they have the lead in the bottom of the fifth, 2-1. Zach Weaver still on the hill. So here's Andrazi. Figures to boom this one. Wow. Man's in the end zone. So Josh Martin reports that New Oxford scored, takes and gets the 2-point conversion, and they lead 22-16 with 1:15 left. Oh my. Coach Wiles thinking upset, and now Coach Warner and the Colonials maybe stealing one at the wire. We'll see. Still 1:15 left.
Taken by York Catholic.
And Susquehanna already to midfield. This is exciting. Josh Martin feeding us the details of the thrilling conclusion. Gettysburg leads 28-14 over West York rather, at the end of the third quarter. Here, it's been all York Catholic. Player of the game, Andrew Adams, 11 carries, 170 yards. Recovered a fumble on defense. Yeah, you had lots of candidates. McFadden, very efficient, threw 3 touchdown passes. Renier, a great change of pace off the sideline. Shiflett gets about 5. Ranieri, I should have said. 2nd and 6. So Popoff is back in there. Alex Popoff. York Catholic band celebrating. Well, I don't know if it was they're going to call procedure. The defense can flinch. The defense cannot breach the neutral zone. So that goes against the Thunderbolts. 2nd and 11. Big gain.
Rankin up the middle. He's a 28-yard line.
Caden Rankin. Pickup of 17. First, no, not a first down. Shiflett able to move the chains. Gain of 9.
Curtis Shiflett on that carry. First down for the Bolts.
So 15 first downs. That's not bad for Littlestown, but just 6 points. So turnovers at critical points. Susquehannock at the 39 with 52 seconds left. Ox trying to hang on. Gain of about
on the carry out to the 40. Gain of 3.
Rankin got 3 yards. Counting down to the 4-minute mark of this one. Brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, and Ketterman Electric. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Brandon Glorioso, for all your fine work. I'm Jeff Cook, and you're watching Community Media Sports. Next week, we return to Gettysburg. The Warriors will host Kennerdale in their homecoming contest. Holt got about 3 yards back. 3rd and 3. 3.5 to play. So back to Warrior Stadium and see if the Warriors can get back above 500. If they can hang on today, they'll be at 2-2. Where's he been? Caden Rankin.
First down for the Bolts.
14 yards for Caden Rankin. First and 10, Thunderbolts with under 3 minutes to play. Well, Wheeler got through the 5th unscathed, so top 6, it's Phillies 2, Mets 1. Popoff completes it to Hamilton. Nice block out there on the edge. Oh, that's a penalty. Come on, yeah, the guy throw the penalty. That's ridiculous. I mean, that should be a ejection, in my opinion. That was so far out of bounds and really a dangerous play where you try to throw a guy on his head. That has no place in high school sports. And it's going to be a 15-yarder. What?
Hold was called off Littlestown.
What?
Personal foul called on York Catholic.
So they march them off against each other. And the net result, 1st and 1 for the Bolts at the 33.
And 1 yard to go.
2:08 to go. Now they're saying 2nd and a yard. Shiflett against the JV defense.
Nate Holt on the carry down.
Or Nate Holt, excuse me. Pickup of 13 for Holt.
The first down for the Bolts.
17 first downs, you know, so they're able to move the ball, but just can't get the splash plays. A minute and a half to go. Holt upended after about a 2-yard pickup.
Shiflett on the
Oh, that was Shiflett, excuse me. Second and 8. A minute to go. Thanks to our sponsors. Ox holds on and defeats Susquehannock. Andrew Gasly with a 70-yard kickoff return, and Gettysburg leads by a touchdown with the ball. Trying to get back to 500. Pop-off, play action. Behind the receiver, intended for Caden Rankin. And the clock should continue to run with the incomplete pass. It does. Special thanks to Josh Martin and our sponsors for tonight's game. Ketterman Electric, Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, and Kenny's Marketplace. Thank you, one and all. Pop off. Has a man.
Touchdown. Caleb Under on the touchdown reception.
So on the last play of the game.
Score, Your Catholic 41, Littlestown 12. On behalf of
No kick attempted.
High school principal Dr. Matt Deacon, athletic director Jeff Loud, just Michael Dean Smith, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game. We hope that you travel with us next week as we take on Delone. The next home game will be the following week on October 1st against York Tech.
All right, Brandon. All right, the final from Littlestown, from Thunderbolt Stadium. York Catholic defeats Littlestown 41-12. For Brandon Glorioso, I'm Jeff Cook. See you next time, sports fans. Good night.